I don't. Is it the uniqueness of Scientology is almost what's getting to me. You talk about how you overcome your aggression, and like I said, it just sounds like normal counselling. I've heard counselling, and it sounds just the same. The techniques seem the same, and maybe you're coming at it from a different angle, but this technology, this applicableness, I struggle to see how Scientology exists outside of a religion, outside of a faith. You talk about being able to come in with any faith, but it doesn't seem to have anything unique past the faith, if you see what I mean. So I wonder how it just seems things don't add up, if you know what I mean. Like your way into Scientology seems like it's almost coincidental rather than a revelation. It's coincidental that it was Scientology and not psychiatry that...
It definitely wouldn't be psychiatry, but it is unique. You can learn about a lot of things that I've not seen anywhere else personally, but that's for me. Now we also don't disagree, with other religions, with other faiths or non-denominations. We don't. So really, what we're saying tonight is Scientology's helped us. We've used it, and this is what we found, and it's made a difference for us.
There's a lot of tools that are very workable. They may exist elsewhere. Other people study technology has been around for 50 odd years, and Scientologists work like mad to promote it to other people. 50 years ago, you might not have had study classes like that. I don't know. Maybe it's come from us. Maybe it's come from elsewhere. But Scientology has a good body of data which is very workable, and that's what we found useful about it. Yeah.
How much do these technologies cost?
Technology, I think, is probably free.
The courses?
Learning it is another matter.
The courses are around about £34 each.
So, or you can go on the internet and download a book on study technology, or you can go to your library, or you can come to us and do a course.
What I've never understood is, you have these courses. Why are you not the school of Scientology rather than the church? Why is the nomenclature? Why are you interested in calling us a church? It's just something.
That's only half of it. I'll show you the other half.
If you want to,
Yeah. So, if you were to come down to the missionary pool, there's two main activities which go on. Study is one of them. People learning these courses, learning some of these tools and things like that. Auditing is the other side of things. There's a brief introduction to auditing here. It only very much skims the surface. If you want to know a bit more about it, you should probably read the Dianetics book. There's quite a lot to know about it. It goes in depth. Again, if you look on the internet, there are some introductions to Dianetics, and it explains a bit more about that. I'll just show you this for now.
One of the fundamental principles of Scientology is that a person can improve his condition only if he is allowed to find his own truths about himself. In Scientology, this is accomplished through auditing. Auditing is the process of asking specifically worded questions designed to help you find and handle areas of distress. This is done with an auditor, meaning one who listens. An auditor does not offer solutions or advice. They are trained to listen and to help you locate those experiences that need to be addressed. But some experiences are so deeply buried within the mind, they are not easily recalled. The auditor helps you pinpoint these with the aid of an e-meter. When you think of something that has upset or stress connected to it, this shows up on the meter. Your attention can now be directed to that thought. Through auditing, one is able to look at their own existence and discover the past experiences that are holding them back against their will. Do you recall a day when you were younger, when you woke to find bright dew sparkling on the grass, the leaves, to find the golden sun bright upon a happy world? Do you recall how beautiful and fine it once was? What if life could be that fine again? Scientology auditing offers the means by which one can explore their past and find answers, their own answers. In Scientology, auditing is a precise activity, thoroughly codified with exact procedures, as detailed in scores of books and hundreds of writings. Scientology auditors are extensively trained in both theory and practice over a period of years. The purpose of auditing is to bring an individual from a condition of spiritual blindness to the joy of spiritual enlightenment and freedom, the long-sought goal of religion since its earliest beginnings.
Could you clarify two things about that? The first one, that's the basis of the religion side of it. How is auditing any different from psychotherapy? With the exception, you've got the e-meter, but a trained psychotherapist should be able to see when somebody is stressed, tense, angry, whatever about a memory. You yourself, we can see when somebody's talking to us when they're wound up about something, when they're sad about something. So
it's very different. To be totally honest, it's very different. I remember going in a session and I was absolutely sure what the problem was. I knew that this guy had affected me. So I went in session, held the cans. I'm quite happy for somebody to come up and I'll show you how it works. I held the cans and I got asked this question and didn't read. There was no meter reaction. So I said to the auditor, I kind of looked a bit puzzled and he said, "Oh, is there something wrong?" And I go, yeah, that didn't read, that should have read. And he said, "Well, okay, got that." Let me ask you again. So that wasn't the problem, is my point.
But
I
what
would
I'm saying
never
is a good
found that.
psychotherapist would have spotted that. A good psychotherapist would have asked the question and seen that you didn't have the reaction that showed that that was the cause.
No, I was sure it was the reaction. I was actually sure that was the problem.
I know, but what I'm saying is the person sitting across the table from you would have recognised in your body language and your facial expression and your tone that actually there was something else.
It's very different.
Can you give an example as to how, though? I mean, you've been saying all night that it's unique and it's different and everything, but there's no concrete examples of that.
Do you want to come on the meter?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily totally answer your question. You don't have to grip them. You don't move them around. So if you get body motion, that's fine. I don't really want the body motion. So yeah, just relax. That's good. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to do pinches.
No, go for it.
Alright. So I'm going to pinch him. You'll see the needle move, obviously with the pen, yeah? So hopefully move. Let's see. Okay. Stand here so most of you can see it. So your needle's there on the, you can see the needle? Okay, so there we go. What's your name?
John.
Okay, John, here we go. Don't mean to hurt you too much. Okay. You don't have to resist it now. No? No, go ahead.
It didn't move.
Yeah, just relax. Yeah, just hold. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Pain resisted then.
So it doesn't work.
Okay. Well, this we didn't get a reaction when we
That hurt.
Did it hurt? It did hurt.
His palms aren't sweaty enough.
They're quite, you're welcome to come straight.
Well, they haven't got sweatier. Not to 11. Okay.
Thought about it. We'll try it. This is not very big read. Okay.